In my last video I said about I sold these Hudson jeans and I had a feeling they were going to come back to me, and they have done. These next boots that I picked up in the car boot for 50p, they went for £13.99 plus postage, and this is just a John Lewis, try and zoom out a bit, it's just a little skirt, just a John Lewis skirt. Picked this up in a charity shop, probably paid I think under £3, and that one I think it's gone for £12.99 plus postage. Okay, sorry about the light in here, but that pin brooch that went for £7 plus postage. This was a bit of a mistake for me, but eventually that sold for £4 with free postage, and that'll just go as probably as a £1.19 with Royal Mail, and I think I've just about made my money back on that. This is a Mothercare all-in-one type suit, and that one went for £7 plus £3 postage. And then I haven't got it all set up because I'm just about to ship it, but this is a vintage Sylvanian Families, I think from '92, and that went to the Philippines through the GSP program. That went for £63 plus my postage and then the GSP postage as well. But yeah, just it's like a 3-story building. It's quite cool. A guy apparently has bought it for his wife who loves Sylvanian Families, or had them when she was younger. And actually these balcony bits are broken as well. I've mentioned that in the listing, they don't fit on. Hopefully he'll be able to repair them, so that should be nice for her. Okay guys, it's Saturday morning and I just nipped out to a tabletop sale. I was only there for about half an hour. It's quite small, there's not too much there, but I seem to get quite a few good, decent things that make it worth going really. So I picked up these Barbie dolls here, and these My Little Ponies, and then these 2 Lego Friends poly bags. And I paid £8.50 for all of them. The majority of these are Barbies. There is one Cindy in here, and then I don't think this is Barbie, I need to double check, and I don't think that is either. So I got them and a little bag of accessories and more things in there. I sold my last 5 Barbies for £15 plus postage. My Little Ponies, I've never actually sold any before. The ones that I've bought in the past have been poor condition with like tails missing and that type of thing, but these all look in quite good condition. I don't know what I'll get back for these. Some of these are new, 2005, but I will do research on them. And for those who don't know, some My Little Ponies from the 80s, I believe, can go for crazy money. And these Lego Friends sets, I actually haven't researched these, but I'm sure I'll do okay with them. This World of Warcraft battle chest, that was £3. Jamie picked that up. I actually don't know what that goes for. He said he just picked it up because it was sealed inside. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one. And then this TV boy system, again, this is one of Jamie's pickups. I don't know anything about it. I can't find anything on the internet about it either, but you paid £3 for that one. And then I picked up this Dymo label maker. I paid £5 for that, and that goes for about £35 used. I think new these are over £100, so yeah, quite happy with that one. So yeah, that's what I picked up on Saturday morning. Okay guys, it's now Sunday morning, and just got back from the car boot. Got quite a few bits. I feel like I didn't really pick up anything sort of that I would usually get, like baby clothes or you know, just baby comforters and that type of thing. I feel like it's all a bit boys' toys this time around, but this is just it's just a bag, Nintendo GameCube bag. It needs a bit of a clean up. It's a bit sort of dusty there, but if that cleans up quite nicely, I should be able to get about £25 with free postage on that. So yeah, between 20 and 25, and I paid £1 for that one. This Epson ink over here, I paid 50p for that. It's still in date, I think it expires in May. If I held out, I would probably be able to get about £18 for that plus postage, but because it expires next month, and I know that you can still sell expired ink, I think I'm just going to put it on for 15 with free postage, because I just want to get it shifted whilst it's still in date. I don't want to have to go in and change the listing because I was holding out for a high price saying that it's now expired ink. These are just some Next. This is like a quilted girls jacket. I paid £1.25 for that one and for these ones, and I'll just put them in storage and bring them out after summer. And they should go for about sort of probably like 13 to 14 on this one, and probably about 11 to 12 on this one. This one's got, sorry about the light, this one's got a bit of bobbling on, so yeah, I'll just see how I get on with that. This 20Q, I paid £1 for that one, and that will go up to Amazon. This Tomy Nightlight, I paid £1 for that, and I should get between sort of 11 to 14, I think, for this one. I think this one's an older model, and also it has a little bit of sort of discoloration, some damage there. This Crumpler camera bag, I've mentioned that brand before, Crumpler. This is just a small camera bag. I paid £1.50 for that, which is probably a bit much actually. I'm hoping to get about sort of £10 plus postage back on it, but if you see the big bags of that brand, they're worth picking up if you can get them. This is just a French Connection, sorry, that's better, isn't it? French Connection body polish, paid 50p. Took, you know, didn't really know about that at all, but thought I'd just take a chance. Probably be lucky if I get sort of £8 back on that one. Okay, I'll go to this first. These Babyliss Curls, paid £4, and I think I can get back about 20 with free postage on that. These are some ladies Hush Puppy shoes, and I paid £2 for these, and these are still new. Paid £2 for them, and it's got the price tag of it of £29, but I probably will just try a little bit cheaper with them. And then these, so that green bag there is full of this Tommy Thomas track, and these trains as well. There's a few more trains in there and a lot more track. I just couldn't bother to get it all out. It's all a bit grubby and it needs a big clean up. Paid total of sort of, I think it was £17.50 for that. Yeah, like I say, it does need a bit of a clean up, and I might sell these trains individually or bundle them all together. I'm not 100% sure. In here is just, these are all bog standard games, nothing exciting. There's a slim PS2 in there, and 2 controllers, but I think the controllers are a bit iffy. And that Pro Racer thing, she just chucked that in for free. But that was all £7.50, no, £7, sorry, in that bag there. And that will probably go up to Amazon as well, the actual console. But one thing that I wanted to point out was she just gave this bag in for free. It's not in great condition, but if you can see, you know, the antler bags can be worth, you know, if you can pick them up for like 50p to £1, then yeah, they're sort of worth looking out for, that brand as well. I don't know why Jamie picked up these Liverpool curtains, but he said he's seen them going on sold for about £20 if you want to buy it now. How much do you pay for them? £2. £2 for them. This is just a box of used mini discs. Used mini discs, they do seem to sell, and that was £2. There's a few in there. I think you'd be able to get about 20 back on that. I need to do a bit more research, don't quote me on that one. That box of Duplo there, that was just £1. This VHS, it doesn't come with the controller, but that was £2, and if you had the controller, I think you can get a maximum about 45 for it, but without, I think it'll probably be 30 with free postage. And then we picked up this Lego. I really don't like used Lego at all. I find it a hassle and just too much time and effort, but because it had that big base plate there and the boat underneath, and then it's got all these these wheels, these big wheels do quite well in sets of 4. I think you can get between sort of 15 to 17 just for them wheels, and then more Lego in there, and then all these little Star Wars type ones here. Really umming and ahhing on this whether to get it or not. I think Jamie wanted it more than me, actually. I really couldn't be bothered with it, and the guy wanted 40 for it and he just wasn't budging at all, so I think we agreed to go with the 40 just because we know that the base plates can do quite well on their own, and we've sold those big Lego boats before in the past, and then with the wheels just sort of thought, yeah, okay, there will be profit in it. We asked him to put it aside for us whilst we were still going around, and then when we went back, he had put everything in a box, but he still had this base plate out on his table, and he had brought out more Lego sets and was putting them on there. He was trying to sort of keep the base plate, and it was a bit naughty, really. He said, "Oh, I'll give you a £5 back." I just sort of said, no, you know, I really want the base plate. I probably wouldn't have bought this if it wasn't without the base plate. I think if you hold that, you can get sort of 15 for the base plate on its own. So yeah, that was it, really. Yeah, so that's just some pickups that I got, and I think I'll just attach on some sales that I've bought now as well. Okay, thanks. This little girl's 3 to 6 months monsoon dress. I would have paid less than 30p than this in a big bundle that I bought, and that went for £7 plus postage. These are just some ladies' monsoon trousers, like sort of fabric trousers, and I paid £1 for them, and they went for £9 plus postage as well. And then these 2 boxes here, they're the same sets of shoes, Clark's Fur shoes. I paid, this was back in summer, I got 4 pairs, and I think I paid £1.50 each, so I sold 1 set already for £12, and these have just sold for £9 plus £3 postage, so £3, and I got £9 plus £3 postage. It's not a huge amount, but yeah, I'm just quite glad they've gone now, really. This Action Man bundle, they went for £15 plus £4 postage, and I'd never really pay more than 50p for per Action Man. And then these Cube Worlds, I've had these for absolutely ages, but these have eventually sold for £25 plus £3 postage. And then this, I picked this up in a charity shop the other day for £1. It's just a F&F is Tesco's, like clothing line brand type thing. I picked that up in a charity for £1. I actually left it there and then went back a few days later and decided to get it, and that went for, I think it went for £15.99 with free postage. So yeah, really glad that I picked that one up. Might be maybe a discontinued one. This Noddy in Toyland vintage like duvet set, single duvet set that I got. I can't remember what I initially paid for it. I imagine £2 or £3, and that one went for £20 plus the postage on that one, even though it's got some pen mark on it, which I've done in the listing. It's like a biro mark, which you might be able to get off with some Vanish, but I'm not sure, but I have listed that. So those are some things that I've sold. And then this is a handgun type thing, I don't know, that Jamie picked up from the charity shop. I think it's from the Avengers or something like that. Fantastic Four, sorry. He paid £3 for this, and I think he's trying to convince me that it was for reselling, but I'm pretty sure it's just to wind up the dog and to grope people inappropriately.